Hey there, this is Dolphin, and I just don't get why game designers sometimes do some really incredibly stupid design decisions. I will give you one prime example, The Witcher 3. CD Projekt Red kind of surprised me with doing many of those, but many were minor. And some were fixed, some issues, but other things not, and even added. Well, I will show you something that is just mind-boggling. I will start The Witcher 3, and then you can see what happens. Oh look, space for skip. Nice for the info. Then I can skip those screens. Now you have to do it every time. You cannot just go right to the main screen. You know, that I guess that would be too much to ask. I don't know whether it is legally important to show those credits every time. I don't know. But you know, every start you press spacebar twice. But at least you get information about that, right? Okay, let's load a save game, and if this spoiler potential, just don't pay attention to titles or speech or anything. And we will stop the time that it takes to, through time and space, a lot of time. And I will stop the time it takes for the save game to load. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful
10 seconds.
So Triss and Dem set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses.
15.
Avalok too began to lay plans of his own.
20 seconds. Still loading. 25. 30 seconds. It's looping the animation to until the game has finished loading. It's 40 seconds now. Is it 40 or 35? No, 40. About 40. You see, there was a regular loading screen. So that was roughly 45 seconds. So there's an animation, and they paid attention to the loading screen. You know, at some point they added as a feature subtitles for those loading sequences, with no option, mandatory now, whether you want it or not. So they did that. But you saw that kind of crude design there, that when the process was finished and the animation is scripted to kind of repeat after a while, you know, loop until the game is finished loading. And you saw for a brief moment there a regular loading screen popping up, flashing with the load animation and the static picture. So that feature is there, but you cannot just access it. There's no option, you know, in the options menus for this to change this, so that you can get a regular loading screen. But now I will show you something very interesting, because I only fully realized this because I got an SSD now big enough to copy the game on it. So I'm running this off of SSD. Same save game, and I just tell you, I could repeat this this loading. This is not a system caching thing. It's not because the game is cached in memory now, and as I said, SSD loading doesn't cause any delay anyway. Okay, so we will stop the time again now, and I will, with one little detail, one thing I will do differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Seen that? What I did was mash the spacebar like a monkey, because the game has finished loading. The animation there is just idling for I don't know whatever reason. I thought it is idling as long as it takes for the game to load, and it does in a way, but why does it keep doing something that doesn't add anything to the animation, just this looping there for such a long time? 30 seconds wasted, you know, 15 to 45 seconds in comparison. This is absolutely insane. And I wrote in the forums now, because this still hasn't been fixed. And it is pretending to be loading, because first you get the information when the game starts. You can skip this here. And you can do that. And then you load a game and it doesn't even tell you the game has finished loading, press a key now to enter the game. So you sit there and wait and say, man, this game has crazy loading times and it doesn't even benefit from an SSD. That must be some CPU heavy loading process. You know, when you're just being trolled, just being made for a fool. And this is the stuff, I mean, this is a big one, but there were certain issues that bothered me about this game, and if I hadn't gotten this as a gift, I would be really raging. But yeah, that is some crazy shit, and I'm curious to see what happens now. But I mean, they should have fixed this months ago. They shouldn't even have implemented it this way, and I just don't get it. Well, yeah, I wanted to show you that these are things that bother me frequently. There's some stuff done in game design that's just I have no explanation for that. But that is playing the customer, the paying customer, for a fool in a way. And wow, I mean, yeah, of course you can say that it's a good game, you know, but it's this mix. It is a mixed experience on a technical level. As I said, some things were fixed. Well, yeah, but this is crazy. And I could make videos about this a lot. Maybe I will, I don't know. But this was really worth showing. This is outrageous. Well, okay, then see you in some other videos, probably about Terraria again. I don't know. See you then.